What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Norwegian language, and specifically about the use of different tones and pitch accents. I'm not exactly sure what that means in Norwegian language, but according to this video description that we're gonna watch, this is about the little nuances in Norwegian pronunciation that can completely change the meaning of what you're trying to say. So you can talk in Norwegian, and depending on your pitch or your tone or accent, you can say different things. I think that's what we're talking about here, but this sounds like a very interesting and unique part of Norwegian language. It sounded fascinating, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about this, so let's take a look.
Hallo, og velkommen til en ny episode av Learn Norwegian Naturally. I dag så tenkte jeg å snakke litt om det som kalles tonelag, eller tonemer.
Tones and pitch accents. Pitch accents in the Norwegian language. Pitch, like your pitch? Like, hello, like your tone? Like, hi. I'm not sure, is like that kind of thing? Like changing your pitch?
På norsk så har man to tonemer.
Oh.
Tonem 1 og tonem 2.
Two pitch accents in Norwegian. I've never heard about this. In Norwegian language, I've heard that there are different dialects and stuff. This is the first I'm learning about pitch accents. Pitch accent 1 and pitch accent 2. Norwegian has a lot more sort of rules to the language than I ever realized. It's not just about memorizing different words. And I'm sure Norwegians understand this very well, because most Norwegians are bilingual. A lot of Norwegians speak English very well. And you had to learn how an English sentence works, how it's set up, and what different pitches and stuff do, and emphasis. So I've never really thought about that stuff, so this is all new to me. Tonem 1 and tonem 2.
Tonemer, det er rett og slett intonasjonsforskjeller mellom to ord. Et eksempel på dette er bønner,
Okay.
som ser et bilde av nå, og bønner, som ser et bilde av nå.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is too hard. No. Oh my gosh. I was already having some difficulty telling the difference between some Norwegian words and phrases. So this is literally like the words almost sound the same. There's just a small difference in the emphasis or the pitch. And they can the same word can mean two different things, basically. Oh boy.
Mellom to ord. Et eksempel på dette er bønner,
Bunne.
som ser et bilde av nå, og bønner, som ser
Bunne.
et bilde av nå.
Oh my gosh. That sounds almost identical to my ears. Oh boy. And you could either be talking about farmers or beans, depending on how you pronounce the word.
Det er ikke engang sikkert at dere hører forskjell, det kan være vanskelig. Men det er altså to helt forskjellige betydninger, utifra hvilken uttale vi bruker da.
Is this common in Norwegian language? It's like, it's basically the same word, just wherever you put you can change the pronunciation, or really just change the emphasis, and it's a whole different word. Oh my gosh, that is so difficult.
For eksempel, hvis du sier 'jeg elsker å spise bønner', da ser du bildet av hva du elsker å spise. Men hvis du sier 'jeg elsker å spise bønner', da betyr det noe helt annet. Det er ikke så vanlig å si.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny, in a way. Oh my gosh. So, I guess even if you pronounce it wrong, like if I was an American trying to speak Norwegian, you could probably figure out if I mean beans or if I mean farmers. depending on the context, even if I said it a little bit wrong. Oh man.
Andre eksempler på dette er landet,
Lanne?
landet.
No way. Lanne. Lanne? Lanne. Oh my, I can hear the difference there. I'm actually proud that I can actually hear the difference. Oh my gosh. Lanne? Lanne. Is that, I feel like I'm already losing it. Oh my god.
Man sier at noe er ute på landet, for eksempel en bondegård ute på landet, mens lande, det er verbet å lande. Et fly lander.
Wow.
Et annet eksempel er vannet, vanne.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of examples of this. Vanne? Vanne. I really don't think we do this much in English. I cannot really think of... Well, there must be some, just by random chance. But this is fascinating. So in Norwegian, it's just a little difference in what I call emphasis. Wherever you place the emphasis in the word changes it.
Vannet, vanne. Vannet er rett og slett vann.
You know, I think I can think of a example in English. Like if you say project, like I'm working on a big project at work. Or you can say project, like I'm gonna project my voice. I'm making a projection. So project and project. That's almost kind of what we're talking about here. That's like the first example that kind of popped into my mind as an English version of this, but it's not quite the same. This is really frying my brain.
Vannet, vanne. Vannet
Wow.
er rett og slett vann i bestemt form, mens vanne er verbet å vanne.
Okay.
Du vanner blomstene.
Okay.
Tonemer er kanskje noe av det vanskeligste ved det norske språket.
Yeah.
Fordi det er jo bare nyanseforskjeller. Da tenkte jeg vi kunne
Okay. I'm really glad he's actually saying that, because I was feeling very bad. I was like, am I blowing this out of proportion? This seems very difficult. But hey, this Norwegian is comforting me and is like, you know what? This is one of the toughest things about getting good at the Norwegian language. These little tiny little differences in pitch accents. Wow.
På noen eksempler, så dere får litt trening i å skille mellom de to tonemene, eller tonelagene. Første eksempelet er loven og loven. Tonem 1 er loven, som skrives slik. Lov, loven. Tonem 1. Og tonem 2. Loven.
Löven. Oh my gosh, and they're spelled very similar. Not exactly the same. They're not spelled the same. So you can, that makes sense. You can read it and you know which one they're talking about. That makes sense. But they look very similar. With this tonem 1 and tonem 2, are certain words always, like, is loven always tonem 1? And the other one always tonem 2? Or is it just saying there's two ways to say this? I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm a little confused. Are some words always considered to be a part of tonem 1, and then their other version of is tonem 2, I guess?
Hører dere forskjellen? Loven,
Loven?
loven.
Loven.
På
Yeah.
tonem går man på en måte litt opp i tonefallet på slutten, mens tonem 2 går man litt ned.
Oh, you do. Okay. You do go up in pitch for one and down in pitch. Okay, literally the pitch. Right. Okay. Loven? Loven. That makes a lot more sense to me. Okay, if I think of it like that, like if you're going up or down in pitch.
Loven, loven.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Loven,
Yeah, okay. There's not really anything quite like this in English, as far as I know. It doesn't really matter what pitch you use. I could be wrong. There could be some small examples. But this seems very uniquely Norwegian. The idea of your pitch, whether you go up or down, actually matters. That's really cool. That's really interesting. But very difficult as an American to get used to. Man.
Loven.
Loven.
Et annet eksempel er bønder og bønner, som er tonem 1. Tonem 1 er bønder,
Bunne.
mens tonem 2 er bønner.
Bunne. Right. Up or down. Okay.
Ok?
Yeah, these aren't even spelled very similar. They're spelled how they sound. Okay, that helps.
Bønder,
Bunne.
bønner,
Bunner. Yep.
bønder,
I can hear the difference.
bønner.
Okay. All right.
Loven, loven,
Loven. Okay. All
Loven.
right. I'm starting to get this. All right.
loven.
Okay.
Bønder, bønner.
Man, it would just be so confusing if you didn't have a piece of paper. Oh, memorizing these words that almost sound exactly the same and trying to remember if they go down or up in pitch. That would be so hard. Oh my gosh.
Bønder,
This is cruel.
bønner. Et tredje eksempel er ende
Ducks?
og ende.
Ending.
Ende,
En. It's funny because these words have zero relationship as far as their meaning.
ende,
En. En. En.
ende, ende.
Yep, okay.
Ende, da snakker vi det om fuglene. Ende,
Right. We're talking about ducks and the endings. Completely unrelated, but they sound almost identical.
da snakker vi om betydningen av ende. Altså
Okay.
en slutt på noe.
Man, how many words are there like this in Norwegian? Why did it have to be like this? Was this completely necessary? When Norwegian was being invented, couldn't we have just come up with an entirely different word for ducks that sounded nothing like endings? Is that too much to ask so that some American in 2024 could come along and I could have an easier time with Norwegian language? They should have been thinking about me.
Her ser vi at skrivemåten er lik, men det er likevel ulik betydning ut fra hvilket tonem du bruker.
Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, it's spelled the same way? What the? So sometimes it is spelled exactly the same? Oh my gosh. This is impossible.
For eksempel hvis du sier ende, da snakker du om fuglene. Hvis du sier ende,
En.
da snakker du om slutten på.
It's getting a lot easier for me to hear the difference though. That's actually real cool.
Nå kommer det noen spørsmål som dere kan svare på i kommentarfeltet. Først, hva sier jeg nå? Bønder.
Oh gosh. Bonne. So it would be the first one, I think. I can hear that he's going up in pitch, I think. Oh my gosh. Now that he's putting me to the test, I feel very exposed.
Bønder.
Bonne. He's going up. It's going up in pitch. It's A, I think. Please.
Ok. Og andre spørsmålet. Loven. Loven.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Even though I know what to listen for, this is so hard. Loven. Oh, that sounds like down. Loven. It's not loven. Loven.
Loven. Loven.
I think that's down. B. I think that's B. Going down.
Herlig. Ja, det var alt vi rakk for denne gangen. Jeg håper dere lærte litt mer om tonemer i det norske språket. Man har også tonemer i flere andre språk, for eksempel i svensk. Greit, da snakkes vi senere. Ha det
Interesting.
bra.
Very interesting. Huh. Oh my gosh, that was really, really interesting. I'm a bit confused, but also I think I got a pretty good idea of these pitch accents. When he explained that it's about whether you go up in pitch or down. That was a breakthrough for me. This is a really interesting part of Norwegian language that would absolutely. Oh my gosh, this probably makes people tear their hair out trying to learn Norwegian when they come across this. This is difficult, but not impossible. But it's unique to Norwegian. We don't have something very like similar to this in English, really. We have words that sound similar in English. I understand that. Like project and project. But nothing like this really. This is kind of different. Anyway, this was by Learn Norwegian Naturally. And I gotta give that a like. I think he did a really good job explaining kind of a complicated topic. You really have to be able to hear the difference. And some of the ways he explained it also helped. And drawing it out helped. This was real interesting. I did not know this was a part of Norwegian language. It's cool learning about language. As an American, I've never really learned about anything other than English. And I've heard that if you know English, you can get good at Norwegian. Um, I'm not, so far, I'm not sensing that Norwegian is that easy. Maybe I'm just a bad student. But so far, I don't know if that's true. But it's cool. It's cool learning about Norwegian language and this unique part today. So I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture and learning things about Norway I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.